When you're installing the drawer fronts to your drawers, I found that the most easy way to do that, the easiest way, is to go ahead and drill the holes that are going to attach your drawer pulls. I also, I've just started using this, the Kreg cabinet hardware jig. It makes this a lot easier. So what you're going to do, you're going to measure the length of your drawer front, and you're going to make a line right in the dead center of that. So you have your drawer front, you got the line in the center. You make sure your drawer, how you have it oriented up the way you want it and what drawer number it goes on. And you set it down here on your surface with a piece of scrap wood underneath and clamp it down, I would suggest. And all you do, these are 3-inch pulls. That means the holes that mount them are 3 inches apart, center to center. You take your Kreg cabinet hardware jig, and these bushings can be moved. This says 3, and this one says 3, so those are 3 inches apart. And this uses I believe it's a 3/16 inch bit. But after you've done that, you determine how wide your drawer fronts are, and you adjust these accordingly. Mine are 6, I've set them on 3 as well. That slides this lever up and down, and then you set it on your front like this. There's a little window down here, you can find your line. Once you've got it there, double check everything, hold it down, put your drill straight in. Like I say, put a little pressure in the center of this and drill. Do the same thing over here. And your holes should be perfectly lined up. I'm not going to install these now, but as you can see, hopefully those line up perfectly. Now I've got some holes that I'm going to use these holes and use some pocket hole. I think they're also made by Kreg. How about that? I'm going to use those to install it on my drawer. All right, once you've drilled the holes for your drawer pulls, make sure you've got the front for the drawer and oriented in the proper direction. And then you're going to place it here, and I cut shims from some scrap. I've got an 1/8 inch up here at the top, and I cut a 1/8 inch shim just from some scrap plywood. And you just place it up here, push it up there. Put your shims in the sides. Put some clamps on. Check that everything looks pretty good above, below, and in between. Need to put some temporary screws in here, and I'm using 1 1/4 inch pocket hole screws. All right, now you got those off or in. They'll hold it in there temporarily. You can remove your clamps. You've got your shims in there. If they'll come out, just pull them out. I wouldn't use this drawer to open it because you don't want to move it. You've got it where you want it. You pull your drawer out to get this one out. Now from the inside, I'm going to put a pocket hole screw here, pocket hole screw here, pocket hole screw here, pocket hole screw here. And I'm going to pre-drill for that. This is 11/16, 11/16. So you got approximately 1.5 inches, but a little bit shy of 1.5 inches. So you do not want even 1.5 inch screw. 1.25 inch pocket screw works perfect. You can't see anything, but we'll leave the camera on. Go ahead and hold a little back up on that. And again, make sure you don't drill clear through your front and ruin the front. Same thing over here. My battery might be dying. Still here. Oh, I got them on slow speed. That's all right. Don't strip them out that way. Now you can go ahead and take these screws out and put your handle on if you want to. Okay, the drawer fronts and pulls are installed for one cabinet. Ends of the plywood are exposed, but they do nothing, but I am going to put a 2-inch trim right along here. Couldn't be happier. It's going to get rid of a lot of stuff in here that's been just laying around and get my shop organized.